One of the ways in which candidates can impress is if they really understand why they want to work in investment management. It's really about us seeing those motivations. And also, why M&G? If they've done their homework and they understand the choice they've made and the direction they want to take their career in, I think that makes candidates stand out.
So the type of answer that we're looking for when we're asking you why you want to work for A&O, we want you to have done your research effectively. So we want to know what it is about A&O that appeals to you above and beyond other firms. So is it the type of work that we do? Is it the culture? Is it the international focus of the firm? Is there anything strategic that the firm does that you think is right, I guess? So those are the kinds of things that we're looking for, and we want to make sure that you as a person are going to fit in with A&O as well, I guess, and we want you to do that research because we want that to be a decision that you almost make yourself. Is this the place that you want to have your career and you want to spend the next 10, 15, possibly more years of your life? And we invest a lot of money into our trainees, so we want you to be sure as well that you're making the right decision when you're applying for us.
If you want to stand out, take it to a very individual level. Make it individual to you, make it individual to the company that you're applying to. So do your research, yes, on the industry, but really know that company inside out, really know what the job entails, and really know why you come across as convinced about why you think it's right for you. And I think generally that will stand you in good stead. And ultimately, the person you're sat opposite is someone who's gone through the same process as well in terms of decision making and is convinced by and large that they want to be working for that company as well. So it's really worth making sure that you come across as really motivated and really wanting it.
People who tell me that, since the age of 5 they've been interested in banks' balance sheets, it's just a lie. It's got to be a lie. And if it's not a lie, then it's not the sort of person we want. But if it's someone who said, look, I find, I think financial services is a sort of the core of everything that happens in industry. I don't know much about it, but it seems to be in the paper a lot, and I'm really interested, I'm keen to be at the centre of what's happening in the economy at the moment, and it seems to me that this is going to involve a bit of maths and a bit of thinking, and it also might involve talking to some really interesting people and solving some really interesting problems. Then I think that's a very good answer, because it's kind of, you're not trying to pretend that you know stuff that you don't know. Simple, plain English answers like that are good motivational statements.
Certainly within the selection stage, probably the most important thing that we talk about and we see people stumble on is when we ask them about commitment to a particular career. And I understand that many students are very open-minded about what career they go into. But what we tend to look for is someone who has a slightly stronger level of commitment particularly to our audit and tax functions, because there is a professional qualification track involved in that, which is fairly tough, requires a lot of commitment. So if someone's really not quite there on the commitment scale, we do question their ability to really kind of go through that.
It's estimated that law firms will spend around £275,000 per trainee recruiting, employing and training each person. And therefore it's a huge investment for a law firm to employ and to recruit a trainee. Because of that, law firms are really looking to see evidence of a candidate's kind of commitment to the career, and at Freshfields we call this stickability. We are looking for people to not only understand why they would be motivated on the job on a day-to-day basis, the type of tasks they will be doing as a trainee, but also show their motivation for the type of clients they will be working for and the longer-term career prospects in a career in law. And I think any candidate who can demonstrate that they understand not only the type of work that they'll be doing on a day-to-day, but how they potentially see their career progressing and what's going to keep them enthusiastic and motivated can demonstrate their stickability or commitment to the career.